Okay, here we have a typical trials, NETA trials sign-up area. As you can see, it's pretty casual. Everybody having a good time, filling out the forms, shooting the shit.
First I need to do my last year's membership, and you just gave me 312. My number last year was 313. That's how I get final release form.
And from here we head on over to the checker meeting for some last minute instructions.
During our riders going through the rock, we don't fix it.
Right. If a rock gets kicked out, even if it's in the good line, you don't fix it unless it becomes a dangerous situation, and then you do. If you move a log, most of the logs that were left in the sections are pretty stable, and that shouldn't be a problem. But that's a good point. No possible way to generate a time limit. The event will start at 11. We'll get you out of here pretty quick, hopefully to get you going out to your section. Some of them have a pretty big block. Need to stay out there till 3:30. After 3 o'clock, there's a penalty time, but the riders are still allowed to ride the sections to 3:30. We will monitor as the best we can here. Here we are at one of the vendor spots, Jack Cycles, showing the different range of bikes. Get the little electric bikes for the Pee-wee riders. It's an Osset 16 and an Osset 20 for your younger kids. Great little bikes to start out on, very capable. And you got a whole range of different trials bikes here. You got the Scorpa, brand new Scorpa 20. This looks like a Beta factory. It's a serious looking bike. And here we have a tricked out Honda Repsol 4-stroke. Nice bike. And an older Beta standard bike, very popular in New England. Go! Here's the 10:50 rider meeting prior to the start of the event. Everybody ready?
I guess so.
We probably found the sections. The loop is kind of kludgy, but it's what I got done in a very limited amount of time. 6 weeks ago, we still had snow in here, so I couldn't get started. Glad to have you all here. See some faces we haven't seen for a while. It's really good. Really good to have people here. We're going to do the start a little bit different. I want all of the people going to the expert sections to lead first. Not quite yet, but to lead first. I'll hold you for a little while. And then the B line and novice sections, I want you to go to novice 2. And the C line in novice sections will go over here to novice 1. And that will break you up a long ways out to the expert 1. And so that will kind of break up the pack a little bit. It's a nice long loop, so hopefully we won't have a lot of lines. Okay, here's the novice youth class. These guys are ready to go. Look at the faces on them. Are you ready to ride? Nice. I've never seen a jersey like that. That is cool looking.
And 7. They're already here. They're not.
So why don't you guys park your bikes and we'll walk the sections.
But how are we supposed to go into the section?
Well, we'll talk about that. Why don't you park your bike?
Now we have to walk the section. Remember the section, okay?
Here the youth riders walk this section and make some especially astute observations.
You gotta follow me, guys, here.
Oh, there's 2 ways, so I gotta.
This is the easy way.
But how do we get
wow.
past here? Oh, wow.
You got that? Okay. Right between the trees somewhere.
I'm a beginner. I'll go for the bigger area. It depends on how big your ball is.
Bump your bars in the trees?
Yep. You can't rest. You can bump them, but you can't gain an advantage. Here we are, first rider up in the youth.
I had to do that.
Okay, keep going. Take your time. Regroup.
Oh, I have to save myself from crashing.
That's okay. You're doing really well, honey. Look where you're going. Excellent standing up.
Oops. Discussing strategy is very important.
Hold on, man. Wait until pin. Yeah.
Go right ahead. When you're ready, you go.
Big turn, big turn, big turn, big turn. That's not that big. Wide, wide. Good. Good. Take a breath.
Good job, Jordan. Keep going
Nice
with
and
it.
easy. Good. Stay with it. You got it. Perfect. Right over, right over, right over. Nice. Left. Left.
Really tight left, left.
Ah.
The other left.
That's okay.
You took the harder line.
Woohoo, nice job.
Nice job.
Go ahead, Nicholas. What, you know it's the object and all, right? Yeah. Okay. Just nice and slow and easy. If you want to go the A line, just make sure that you follow the A gates, which means you're going to have to go this way and around the trees over by Mike where he has a black shirt. Keep the blue ribbon. You're going to come behind Mr. Hemingway here in the red shirt in between the trees. And then when you come off to the end, the A line should be on the right hand side. You're going to have a long pole. Okay? Take your time.
Nice and steady. Little throttle. Good. Nice and steady. Big turn here. It's wicked tight. Nice and wide. Right there. Take a nice easy jab.
Nice.
Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Keep that one foot down. Put your left foot up on the back. There you go. Nice and steady. A little more power. Right there. Perfect. Nice job, Nick.
Go, Nick.
You can do it. Keep going straight.
Slow.
Around the corner.
Very nice.
Nice job. Keep going. Through the trees.
Go, go, go. Very nice.
Woo, keep going.
Tú. Tú, pardon, va bien. Tú ahí, tú.
Keep going, Nick. Keep going. Keep it giving it gas.
Bien.
That's where he's getting the dick from.
Nice.
Right.
Keep speed up. Keep going.
Whoops, he hit the stick pin.
There you go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There you go. Good, 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 good. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
We got a wild man here.
Bring it back in here, okay? Nice turn, Henry. Take a breath. There you go. Good.
Go that way. Go that way.
Awesome. Keep going around the tree. Over the rock.
Go.
Nice.
Trials beginner. So, I'm going B. But I'm not very good at going over a log. I'm not very good at going No, trust me. If you go like that, I'm pretty good at going to the huge volcano house. I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, but not the log. But with logs, I'm not so good at logs. So really, why don't you that? Well, if you want to watch over rocks for years, stay right here maybe. And then try to make this as light as possible. Down.
Run in front of them. Nice job, Jordan.
Careful this time.
Keep going all the way up. Keep going. Nice. Take a wide turn. Woohoo! Nice way to stay with it.
Wow.
Nice job, Jordan. Woohoo! All right. Can you stand up? Good job. Stand up, honey. Oh!
Whoops. Little biffage.
Stand up. There you go. Stay with it. Now do your wide turn. Get up. Get up. Good job. Go all the way down.
Whoa,
You got
I
it.
crushed the sign.
Slow down.
Turn, turn, turn.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Turn, honey, turn. You're almost out, right here. Use the brakes all the way down. Grab your brakes. Henry, keep going. All the way up, Henry. Keep going. Major help. Oh, Henry, over here. It's okay, Kaylee, it's okay. I'm letting them do A's or B's. It doesn't matter. I'm not penalizing the kids. I'm just proud if they try it. That's what it's all about.
Use your brakes. You gotta turn here.
Good job, Henry. Stay with it, Henry. Come on, turn, Henry, turn. Good job, Henry.
Nice job.
Keep going, Aiden. Take a wide turn.
Stay with it, buddy. You got it. Oops. Pull it around.
Pull your tire around it.
Pull it around. There you go.
Keep pulling.
Keep pulling it.
Got it. Good job. Way to stay with it.
There you go. Good save.
Nice job. You can do it. Nice job. Come on, Nicholas, all the way up the hill. You can do it.
Go, 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 Nick.
Go, go, go.
Come on, buddy. Go. Give it gas. There you go. Nice job.
That's okay, that's okay. Okay, brake, 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 brake. Take the left. Okay, go.
He's going. He keeps going. There you go, Nick. Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
And since the kids seem to be doing well, we'll head on over to the adult sections now.
Nice job. And novice B line. Typical B section. Got some tight turns, some logs, and some rocks to go over.
All right, he's coming on. B-rider on the course. B-rider.
D-rider.
B-rider on the course. Thank you, Dr. Carpenter.
Big rider.
Good, stay with it, Tim.
Intermediate rider will go across this off camber and up the hill, struggle for traction, and make it to the top. Here we have a champ rider, Gary Bork. He's going to come down this hill, flip the bike around, and blast up and go over a huge rock at the top. And we get to see him negotiate the turn in almost no room. We'll set up here, look up at the obstacle, settle in, and then launch up the hill, blast right over the top of this rock. Well, we got a point out of Gary. It's not often we do that, but I'm sure he'll rectify that next loop. Another intermediate rider on this tricky off camber. See if he can do a little better job of getting traction. Up, up. Yeah, once you get back on the bike, it's tough to get up these steep hills. We have an expert rider here. Negotiate the rock. Flip the back end of the bike around. That nice tight turn there. Gonna come up over here and over this rock. It's a good job there, making it look pretty easy. And we'll see how he negotiates this off camber and up the hill. He's elected to go all the way down and maneuver the bike from the bottom, and then have that as a launch pad to make it up. Makes it look easy. Nice job. Up over this last obstacle on the top. And he's out. The intermediate rider comes straight at the rock. It's a little easier turn that way. We'll come around this tricky turn for the intermediates. Off camber. Does a nice job of floating around that. And let's see how they do on the off camber this way. Getting up the hill, a little back. Not bad. Maintain good momentum through there. An expert level rider. Come up over this rock. See how he negotiates this turn here. He's looking like he's not going to go down. He's going to stay and come across the hill. Turn into the hill and get those knees forward and stays forward on the bike. Right up.
Good save. Rock at a hard place. Yeah! Nice ride. Whoa! Ouch. Oh, nice try, man. Or girl.
Oh yeah, don't panic.
They found the cheater line.
I get lost. Right around.
He sounds fat, Ian.
Thank you.
Nice ride, Tim.
Thank you.
Second place, Mike Leonard.
Thanks, guys. It was a good trial. I had a lot of fun. Thank you. Good appearance on the leg.
First place expert, Austin Gray. Gift certificate to Jack Cycle. And the gift winner is Gary Bork.
Right, we're here with Scott and Aiden Barry, new trials riders to the NETA scene, and they represent the family side of things that we're trying to get more information about out to folks, and we wanted to just have a quick chat and see how they got interested and started in NETA. So Scott, can you just let me know what brought you into NETA?
Well, I wanted to get involved. I've ridden bikes my whole life, you know, all the way from 60 cc's up to 250s. You know, mostly trial riding, more trails and enduro type of riding. And I got out of it for a while. And then when my son got old enough, there was a thing with my family that we had to wait for him to be a certain age before we attempted anything with two wheels that had a motor on it. And I started researching the assets, and I found out that this thing called trials. And after seeing what they can do on those, I started seeing more videos of like the Tony Bows and the Ragas and the Dables and that Dougie Lampkin and all those videos, and I started, you know, really getting interested in it. And this, to be honest with you, started when he was 3. Me like getting into it and talking to it with my wife, and you know, the wife wasn't too happy about it, but we actually waited for a while, and then I found NETA online, and that they offered free clinics, and the bikes were donated by the members, and they taught you how to ride trials, which is a completely different way of riding. And we went to the one in Meriden last October, and I fell in love with it. And my son loved, he didn't ride, but he fell in love with, you know, the asset, because they had samples there, you know. And so we talked about it after that, and my wife said, if you really like it, go for it. So I found, you know, I found a used Beta, and worked on it, got that around Thanksgiving time, and then we had plans of getting Aiden a Christmas gift, and we ended up getting him the asset, and we've been competing ever since. Yeah.
Nice.
And love it.
And Aiden, from your view, what do you like about trials? Did you like it from the very beginning, and you just wanted to ride a cool bike, or did you grow to like it?
Well, before my dad got into trials, the Christmas before we got into trials, I had received a electric quad. So I had a little bit of motorized vehicle experience before I got into trials. And then it's cool biking. My dad, I wanted to get into it with my dad. And like my dad said, ever since I saw that asset, I've been in love with it.
That's great. That's great. Now you guys started competing, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And how do you like the competition side of trials? What's that like?
I love it.
Me too.
You know, the last ride up in Massachusetts, I teamed up with a gentleman by the name of Bill, and him and I rode all the sections together. And it was nice because I think at the events, even though you might meet some of the same people, you also meet new people. And the other thing I like about it is very family oriented. There's grandmothers there, there's grandfathers, there's wives and husbands and children, and that's the aspect I like about it. And everybody was extremely welcoming and friendly, and we just love being a part of it. You know, it's a different. It's different than motocross and enduro. It's a different feeling, and it's a different camaraderie that all the riders have.
And what class do you guys compete in?
I compete in Youth B.
So the B on the plate means Youth B. And what does Youth B mean?
You ride, so if there is gates, because sometimes there's not gates in youth sections, but if I go into a youth section, if I'm B, I ride the B gates.
Okay. Now, is that a harder class or an easier class?
It depends on what the sections look like. Usually it's a easier class, but sometimes it gets a little more challenging.
Sometimes they label it B, but it's actually the harder way to go.
Yes.
Yeah, that happens all the time, doesn't it? Okay. And Scott, you ride
I'm riding Senior C
Uh-huh.
line.
And how do you find that? Is that a good start level?
I think it's a good start. I mean, I feel that, again, like Aiden had said, I feel sometimes the C line, some of the sections might not be as hard as I feel like I can do, but then you get to another section and it's more like a B.
Right.
I think it really varies on who's setting up the course, but I find it all enjoyable, all it's all challenging in its own aspect, you know, in its own right. But
Now, as a parent, do you feel that it's dangerous for Aiden to ride trials?
no,
Is that one of the draws of trials, in your opinion?
it is. It is. I feel you're not going high rates of speed. It's more of a methodical type of riding, more controlled, lower speeds. The bikes are lighter. His bike, I think, weighs 74 pounds as opposed to an 80cc that's probably 300 pounds. He's not dealing with hot engines.
Right.
I think a lot of those aspects, the bike is material-wise and quality-wise, I was extremely
very
impressed
hardy.
at how they actually manufacture these. I mean, it's top quality.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, it sounds like you guys are off to a great start in trials, and we're really happy to have you out here, and we hope to see you for many years to come out
Absolutely.
on
We will.
We're trials forever.
the... Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.